3. Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com. Attention! May I have your attention, please? It's time for another show from nerdcoreradio.com. So put down your phasers, turn off your lightsabers, sit back and enjoy another fine program from nerdcoreradio.com. Proudly part of the Talkwad Internet Radio Network. Thank you. That is all.
Good effort. Fix this up here.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
We're almost to the show.
Okay, turn it on.
Danger, danger!
Are you ready?
I forgot to put in the crystals.
Who has a sonic screwdriver? I do!
Welcome to Nerd-O-rama.
It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
On nerdcoreradio.com.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
What is Nerd-O-rama all about?
All I know is this violates every canon of respectable broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
Nerd-O-rama.
All right. It is... I'm getting this crazy feedback.
Nice.
I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like whistling.
It's just you. No, that's me too.
No.
Wow, that's
not
awful.
All right. I'll let you do some intros.
Alrighty.
And I'll figure it out.
Hello, and welcome to Nerdcore Feedback, where tonight's show we're so prominently brought with an extra whistle. And that was the door whistling, I'm pretty sure. That was great. I know you've enjoyed this time whistling. What did you do to fix that? How did you do that? That was just... All of a sudden, you just ran out of the room, skipping, I might add you, just like very whimsically skipping, and bam, the whistling's gone. What happened? What was
I had the other mic up too high.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
It's called being lazy.
That makes sense too. Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to Nerd-O-rama. it's exciting today. Brought to you by what am I brought to you by? Oh yeah, by Anime Fix. Sorry, Anime Fix, awesome store on Central Avenue in downtown St. Pete. Big anime superstore full of anime, manga, toys, Gundam models, import snacks. They have import Japanese snacks there. It's a cool place. I try to stay away. I can't do it though because I end up spending way too much money there. But try to spend money there. And if you do spend money there, make sure you tell them Nerd-O-rama sent you and you get 10% off. So there you go. And also, since everyone else is doing it, Nerd-O-rama is proudly brought to you by the Talkwad Network. Please check out all the other shows on talkwad.com. That is talkwad.com. Yep. Also, we have a new show on nerdcoreradio.com. It's Level 3 Radio, Thursday nights at 9:30, I believe. And it's a really cool show. The guy Josh who runs the show, he's a really cool dude, and we banter a lot, me and him. So
nice.
If you want to hear my voice some more, make sure you check Level 3 Radio. And if you don't want to hear my voice, still check out Level 3 Radio. It's still a cool show.
I'd like to not hear your voice anymore.
All right.
Could you stop talking for the rest of the show? That's better. Yes. Yeah.
So, what happened this weekend?
I got drunk and started drunk Facebooking. That was about it.
I saw the one about your finger and you're pointing to your face.
Yeah, I have no idea how that finger got there, but it was pointing at my head for some reason.
And it was your finger.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was mine.
Okay, you're pretty sure it was
still
yours.
Attached. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't do much this weekend. I played Far Cry 3 all weekend.
Nice.
That's basically all I've been doing because it's the best game out there right now. I also picked up this one, Ni no Kuni. It's made by Studio Ghibli, the people who did My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, Porco Rosso, like all the really cool Kiki's Delivery Service. That's that style of animation. It's their animation, but it's a role playing game, and it's really cool.
Very cool.
I'm having fun with that. So That's what I've been doing. I've been gaming this weekend. I haven't really been doing much of that, so I got back into it.
Very cool.
Less movies, more gaming. I'm trying to balance out my nerdery.
Gotcha. You gotta have a good all around balance of everything. You know.
Exactly.
What I try to do. I mean, I'm a novice at most of it, but I'm a novice in enough of everything.
That's true.
You know,
yeah. It's better to be. I'd imagine it's better to be a novice at everything than just be a master at one thing.
Yeah,
Because then you just miss out.
Exactly.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll go into the news and rumors and stuff. It's another very off the cuff episode. Instead of gaming, I should have been planning the show, but
Nice.
I guess that's one thing I should have been doing. But
gaming sort of like planning the show.
It is. It is. I had to talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Done. Bam.
Biggest news of the week. Things that everyone's talking about. J.J. Abrams has been confirmed as the next director for the next Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I saw that. That's insane.
Yeah, he's becoming like a sci-fi monopolizer.
I know, man. He's got both. He's got Star Trek and now Star Wars.
Yeah,
like I mean, the two places have finally like joined together.
That's right.
This is gonna be insane.
He could actually do like a versus.
Oh yeah.
He could Alien and Predator this bitch.
I know. And you know that comic book was that was actually something, wasn't there? Was there just like a Star Wars versus Star Wars?
I don't think
Star Trek.
I don't think there was a Star Wars versus Star Wars.
Star Wars versus Star Trek.
I don't think so. I really don't.
There was. I guess I'm thinking of a different other comic book.
There's a lot of fan, probably a lot of fan stuff about it, fan fiction.
Well, because I think there was a Star Trek with I don't know, Legion Lost or something like that, or the
there was Legion Star Trek,
yeah.
And there was also the Doctor Who Star Trek, which was really cool. That was
nice.
That was the next gen stuff, and so yeah, J.J. Abrams. That means Star Wars is just getting cooler and cooler now.
Yeah.
It's going the way of the Avengers, I believe, and that's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just not talking right now. And I got invited to the next Papa Cherry show.
Nice. Yeah. That one's in Loose.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not okay.
Technically not far away from the one you went to the other day.
Okay.
Or a week ago. It's like a couple miles north of there.
Okay, I might actually go to that one.
Yeah.
What else is there? Still on the Star Wars, kind of on the Star Wars thing. Lawrence Kasdan, the guy who wrote the Empire Strikes Back, probably the best Star Wars movie, is writing a script for the big budget Hollywood Robotech live action movie. I know we showed we showed the fan one.
Yeah.
And they're actually making a big budget one, so I'm kind of excited for that. You couldn't get a better writer. Lawrence Kasdan is also. Wow, I spelled that way wrong. Laurenkisis. He's also writing at least one of the new Star Wars movies. I don't know what he's writing, but he's been hired to do that. So he's not leaving Star Wars behind. Cool. Confirmed. Schwarzenegger is coming back for Teenage Mutant Terminator 5. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Terminator 5.
Yes, Teenage Mutant Terminator 5.
Nice.
So I guess now that he's got the acting bug back, that he wants to be back. Yeah.
Question is what is he gonna do?
I don't know.
That's the big question. You know,
he could like sit back and eat Twinkies. Oh hey, darn anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll have to sit back and eat zingers, and not give zingers, because I saw the Expendables 1 and 2, and that's. 2, all it was just one-liners from everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a shooting script.
Not really. Everybody just sort of, all right, Stallone, say something. Okay, good. That's in the script. Statham, you're young. Go ahead and say something anyway. So, okay, we'll put that in. Whatever.
Van Damme,
yeah.
we don't understand you.
That was good.
Say something French.
Sit back in the trailer again. We'll call you.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk to him, teach him some words. It's okay.
The only actor in that movie was Liam Hemsworth, and he died 5 minutes into the movie. Spoiler.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. You know, they can't have any real acting in the movie. I mean, it would have been awful.
Yeah, it would have been.
It would just ruin the whole flow.
It would have had a story. It would have had actual acting. They can't do that.
No.
Last week I mentioned the Zombieland series. The Zombieland being turned into a TV series. Now Amazon has pretty much bought the distribution rights, and all they want to do is have it streaming from their website.
Oh, that's it. So it won't be like on a.
Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it to be on like a station or anything. They want the entire thing involved.
See, I would have thought if that we were on a station, it probably would have been on something like either FX or TNT,
or Showtime.
Showtime, yeah, even better if you want to go all the way with it.
Yeah, if you want to actually go Zombieland with it.
Yeah,
it would be great to. It's dumb because it would be great to compete with Walking Dead.
Yeah,
because I would watch Zombieland. I say that because I still haven't given Walking Dead much of a chance.
Really at all?
No, everyone has said it got so much better too.
Yeah,
I tried to trudge through the first season, and that's what everyone says. Like you got to get past the first season, and I don't want to.
I mean, I didn't see the whole first season myself. I got through, I think, episode 4, and really the only reason why I didn't get through the whole thing was kind of just because it disappeared from my on demand. So I was like, damn it, I keep missing these. And then I just didn't catch up on this season at all, the last season or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard wonderful things about it. It's really an excellent season, or an excellent show, just from what I've seen.
Yeah, I heard a rumor when it goes on break this year, or when it goes off this year, they're gonna replay seasons 1 and 2 in black and white, and I think that's gonna be really cool because the comic's in black and white.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give it a chance then.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
And now I really sound pretentious. I'm only going to watch it when it's in black and white. Yes, that's the only way I watch anything.
That's all good.
I watch all my Blu-rays on an old TV, just so it's all in black and white.
An old Zenith.
14-inch,
maybe.
Last week, as you know, we talked about the last 2 Alien movies, and I wish I would have found this last week, but I found it this week, and I was talking about how Fox. There was a big like problem between H.R. Giger and Fox.
Yeah.
And how they didn't have time to go over there, so he thought that they snubbed him and all those things. But I found this today. It's actually H.R. Giger's letter to Fox about being snubbed for Alien Resurrection.
Wow.
So I'm going to read this out loud. It's really sad because,
that's really nice that you're reading a letter out loud on the radio here.
I'm going to read this to myself.
Rather than reading it to yourself. I'm going to read this, guys.
Oh, there it is.
Wow,
yeah,
that was insane.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you believe
terrible.
this?
Let's see. To 20th Century Fox. Remember, he's Hungarian, so.
Okay.
Or no, Swedish. He's Swedish. Same place. From Europe area.
They all have, bratwurst and stuff, so it's all good.
Says, the Alien Quartet has, from the very beginning, contained my unique and personal style. For the first film, Alien, I was awarded an Oscar for Best Achievement for Video Effects. In Aliens, a film I was not asked to work on, I still receive a screen credit for original Alien design. On Alien 3, I was cheated out of an Oscar nomination received by that film because 20th Century Fox gave me the credit original Alien design again instead of Alien 3 creature design. As it was my rightful title in accordance to my contract and the work I had performed on the film. In 1976, I completed 2 paintings, Necrom 4 and Necrom 5, in which 2 long-headed creatures appeared. And in 1977, these paintings were produced in a book, Necronomicon, by Sphinx Verlag Basel in German. It says just in German. I don't know. And it was the version of the book that Ridley Scott, in his search for a credible alien creature, came across these 2 paintings and decided on them for a full-grown alien using the words, "That's it." This is a letter. Nice. I don't know. Statement has been graciously repeated by Ridley Scott in almost every interview about his work on Alien. The creatures in Alien Resurrection are even closer to my original Alien designs than the ones that appear in Aliens and Alien 3. The film also resurrects my original designs for the other stages of the creature's life cycle, the eggs, the facehugger, and the chestburster. Alien Resurrection is an excellent film, what would it look like without my alien life forms? In all likelihood, all the sequels to Alien would not even exist. These designs and my credit have been stolen from me, since I alone have designed the alien. So why does Fox not give me the credit I rightfully earned? As for those responsible for this conspiracy, I love this, all I can wish them is an alien breeding inside of their chests, which might just remind them that the alien father is H.R. Giger.
Okay.
Signed, H.R. Giger.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's so he's a little bitter.
Just a tad.
Just a smidge, and I would be too. Because in the documentary it talks from both sides. Giger is still not happy about it, and the alien people, Alec Gillis and Tom Woodruff Jr. They wanted to make the closest thing they could to Giger's design in Alien 3 and 4 to honor him, and they just couldn't make it out there in time because they were on a tight schedule. And yeah, so I don't mean to constantly keep talking about the Alien movies. I mean, should just call it Alien-O-rama.
There we go.
And there's no more nerds. It's
just
LV 426 and the escape of Newt from LV 426. I'll have to post that musical video.
Oh yeah. That was great earlier too. Yeah.
Good
stuff.
So you're catching up with the world of sci-fi.
A little bit,
I've noticed,
bit by bit. You know, I mean, I've got my things that I'm into hardcore, Doctor Who, Star Wars, of course. I grew up with all that,
right?
And some other various different things back in the day. I saw something. I don't know. I think it maybe even been a site that you picked up or something, some kind of like Antoiquity or something like that. Whatever. I think it was one of the fan pages that you liked or something. And I liked it too.
Oh, yeah, Antoiquity, yeah.
Yeah. And
I found that off Raging Nerdgasm.
Nice.
Who are on a show on the Talk What Network. It's How Did We Get Here Tuesday nights.
Cool. But I'm sitting there looking through some of these things, and I saw one of the old things of Automan.
I love Automan.
Loved Automan, and they had an old action figure of Automan on there. I was like, no freaking way. So. But yeah, I've caught up on some different things. The thing I've been catched up on this week is Firefly.
Yes, so, Firefly. That's what what we're going to talk about tonight. Is
besides drinking, I was also watching Firefly this week too.
Yeah, so drinking, pointing it at yourself, and watching Firefly.
Exactly.
That's a great weekend.
It was pretty good.
I did all that except I didn't drink.
You gotta work that in there, you know.
I know.
It's a nice balance too, you know. Your RPG and.
Well, I live at home, drinking alone at home. It just sounds sad.
It's legal though.
I know it is legal.
See, that's no big deal. You just drink something more sophisticated, and then it's eccentric.
Well, I drink scotch.
There you go.
There you go.
See, that's not drinking alone. That's drinking pretentiously, while other people aren't feeling sad about not being up to your level of.
So what you're saying is I need to drink scotch while watching the black and white episodes of The Walking Dead.
Exactly.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that.
You can do it with your finger up and everything, and kind of the parts you don't like, or just something like that. Huh, I wouldn't have done it like that. Whatever.
This is terrible. That's a good idea. I'm gonna take a picture of myself doing that.
Watching The Walking Dead.
Watching The Walking Dead black and white. Watching scotch.
Watching scotch.
Drinking the Walking Dead.
Well, what kind of scotch too?
I don't know. Cheap ass scotch.
Yeah, you gotta get something decent for this. It's gonna be black and white.
Okay, yeah. Have to.
Maybe a little McKellen 12 year or something like that. That's an expensive bottle, so I don't know, but still.
All right, so this is the first time you've watched Firefly.
Yeah, this is the first time I watched Firefly. I mean, I remember it being back on TV.
Yeah.
And ignoring it when I was around 2010. I think it was in college at the time too. So I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on around there. But it became an interesting show. I mean, it's getting good. I'm up through about episode 10 right now.
Okay.
So it's starting to get interesting. You're starting to find out little bits and pieces of all the extra things, like the stuff with River and the Doctor, everything like that. They're sort of playing around with what is it, Shepherd Book and some of his little secrecies and everything like that.
Yeah, with the Alliance.
Yep.
So that I can tell you right now that never gets completely told, and that's one of my favorite. Really? That's one of my favorite things because it just leaves him in some sort of in the weird mystery. There is a comic about Shepherd Book which I haven't read yet. I have it at home. It's a hardcover called The Shepherd's Tale. I haven't read it yet. Nice. They've done some really cool comics for Firefly that keep it going.
Nice.
There was one. It was a one shot. It was written. It was all about Wash, and it was written by Patton Oswalt.
Nice.
It was pretty good. It was one of the cool ones. But
did you ever read Patton Oswalt's book?
No.
Oh, it's a good book.
I didn't even know he read. I didn't even know he read a book.
He wrote one. And this was about a year or two ago. He wrote something. shoot, I don't remember. It was something like Zombies, Wasteland, and something like that. I don't know what it
Okay,
is.
yeah,
It said it
yeah.
was
I
something
think
like,
I've heard about. I think he mentioned it in one of his
Yeah.
his last routine.
Mhm. Yeah. So it's an interesting read. It's not very hard, but he kind of.
It's not a hard book to read.
It's kind of short.
Yeah.
Considering some of the other stuff that I've read, I was like, yeah, this was like a tiny ass book. I mean, even for like something that I would consider something from a comedian, it was like, not very long, but interesting book. Just like he said, he sort of compares pretty much everybody's personality can be classified into these three things: zombie, wasteland, and something else. And I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, I do enjoy reading comedians' books.
Mhm.
I went through all of Carlin's, and I just recently read Jim Norton's last book. Can't even remember the name of it,
Nice.
but it was about his childhood, and it was funny. He's a very funny man,
Oh yeah.
Jim Norton. But back on the Firefly,
Yeah, back on Firefly.
came out on Fox. I think 2001, 2002.
Yeah, it's a 2002.
Oh yeah, right after Joss Whedon finished Buffy.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I didn't know exactly where Josh Whedon came from. I didn't realize he did Buffy. Too,
Yeah.
'cause I never got into that. A friend of mine was deeply into that.
I
back in
was
the day,
too.
and I mean, she had the books, and she used to watch it every week.
Yeah, Sunday
And,
nights consisted of you couldn't get a hold of me until Buffy, and I'm admitting it right here. Felicity was over with,
Nice.
but Felicity was J.J. Abrams, so
Nice.
there you go.
So, yeah.
But
So you really were just honing yourself in because you knew somewhere in the back of your mind, I bet you he's going to be the next when Lucas retires.
I bet he's
going to
do yeah.
Especially
I was
since-
pre-nerding.
Exactly.
So yeah, I was a big Buffy freak, and then when I
Nice.
found out that Joss Whedon was doing this new sci-fi show up on Fox, I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. And the first episode they showed was the train job, which was like episode 2 or 3. So everybody that watched it was confused.
Yeah.
Fox was like, "Oh, this is not good. We're not going to get ratings on this." So they let it run. I think they let it run for 9 episodes and then canceled it.
Wow.
Like the last few episodes are only available on the DVD. They were never aired.
Mhm.
And it was actually the home video market which made it popular. Because when it came out, they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll give this a shot," and everyone's like, "This is a really good show."
Yeah.
And when you started it from the beginning, and get a backstory, and it also introduced the world to Nathan Fillion.
Yep.
He was a villain on Buffy for a while, or a short while. In the last season, he was a priest. He was an evil priest, and but his big claim to fame is Captain Reynolds on Firefly.
Yep.
A lot of people didn't know Alan Tudyk was until Firefly.
Oh, dude, no way. Yeah, just a side note. I'm pulling up Nathan Fillion's his IMDb, and apparently there's another Percy Jackson movie coming out sometime this year.
He's going to be in the next Percy Jackson movie?
Yeah, it totally says.
I love that first movie.
I did too. I was disappointed that I hadn't heard anything when the next one was coming out. And
Yeah.
I guess it is finally coming out this year.
Oh, wow.
So,
You heard it here first. Well, you
That's
probably
what-
didn't hear it here first.
I mean, that's
but
what it says. It's Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, 2013, and he's supposed to play Hermes.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So,
Some stuff, yeah, but that was pretty cool. This was really his first thing. Was Firefly?
it was
I mean,
really
well,
his
one of his
first
first
big
big thing,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. His first series, really.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's done little things. I think he
Mhm.
was on General Hospital, or he was on some soap opera. I'm probably wrong too. I don't do my research here at Nerd-O-rama. We don't do our
We don't do
research. We just say I think,
Yeah.
and that's it. But yeah, it was his first real role. He worked for Joss Whedon before on Buffy. He was he was an evil priest, and then I don't know, the first episode I wasn't sure of him because he was supposed to be this like war hardened vet, and he seemed kind of young and brash, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I buy it, but it got better, and
Yeah.
he got better, and he's just hilarious.
He's a good mix of comedy yet very serious in
Yes.
various certain places in this show. I mean, like I just saw episode 9 when they stole medicine from the big thing and everything like that.
Was that the one where they had the ambulance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
They
was a
built
good
an
one.
ambulance and everything
Yeah.
like that too. And I was like, that was outstanding. But the end of that show, his confrontation with Jane, they really kind of go at it, and you see how he really comes forth. He's this very hard captain, but at the same time, he really makes sure to take care of everybody.
Yeah,
that's on his ship.
Yeah,
he's very serious about that. So,
yeah, I remember you telling me that you saw the movie before you saw the show, and you don't remember much of the movie.
No, well, because I mean, really, at the time, I was working in the movie theater.
Yeah.
At the time, and it came out, and so I could see everything for free. So I saw parts of it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw the whole thing, but I mean, I remember because I remember seeing the commercials for the movie.
Yeah.
And the commercials for the movie looked awesome. You know, it looked like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So
and in the movie,
so naturally tried it out, but
in the movie, Malcolm and Jane go at it again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a continuing thing.
Nice.
But yeah, that's actually one of my favorite episodes. Oddly enough, not oddly enough, everybody's favorite episode is Janetown.
Oh yeah. That was such a good episode. Yeah.
And it was written by Ben Edlund, who was the writer and creator for The Tick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he produced and wrote like all the really funny episodes too, like the ones about his Malcolm's wife, the redhead.
Yeah.
But I think my absolute favorite episode was the one I think it was before Janetown. It was Shindig with the duel.
Oh yeah. That was really good.
That was a cool episode. In fact, this is really getting nerdy now. I ran a Serenity role playing game adventure, which was basically the sequel to Shindig, where the guy who lost the duel wanted revenge.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was a cool little adventure.
That's fun. Yeah, I think that's some of the neat quirks about that show. It's like, it's sci-fi. They're out in space, but at the same time, it's still rather rural.
It's a full-on Western, yeah.
It's pretty much, it's very, you get horses in one episode, and they're actually transporting cattle through space in another one. And I mean, it's fascinating too.
And in Janetown, it was all about them farming dirt.
I know.
It was all mud.
They were just a mud town.
They were mudders.
And they had he was a folk hero. That was hysterical. The theme song for him. Jane,
the Ballad of Jane.
Ballad of Jane was
the hero of Canton. In fact, I used to have a Canton mud farmer shirt. I don't have that anymore.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really great episode. That was fun.
Yeah, that's the one you show your friends. Go, all right, watch this show.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, going through it, the train job is a great episode too. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know where we're going with this episode, but I'm trying to keep it on Firefly.
Definitely.
I love the integration with the Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
All the different when they get pissed off, they start talking Chinese.
It's just fantastic. And I like how they are always using chopsticks for eating and everything too.
Yeah.
So
it's like they knew like Joss Whedon knew like the Chinese were gonna basically take over the world.
Yeah. Now, is there a reason for that? That's
yeah. It was a oh God, it's been so long since I've done my Firefly lore. I'm gonna look it up. If you know the answer to this, please give us a call at 727-493-2055. That's 727-493-2055. And I apologize for not being nerdy enough to remember all this, but I believe yeah, it was the Chinese and American governments melded or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But what is funny in the Serenity role playing book in the back is a glossary of Chinese
you do have a
phrases.
call here.
Oh, we do have a call. Caller, you are on the air with nerd-O-rama.
Hello.
You are not talking.
Caller, are you
Hello,
there?
caller.
Did you remember to unmute the whatever thing for the phone?
Well, yeah, because we had to.
No, I'm just saying on the thing over there too.
I had to because it wouldn't play on. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We did hear the actual thing, so I don't know. Caller, if you're still there, try to speak louder because we can't hear you at all. And there is a possibility that Frodo, the engineer, being as talented as he is at the engineer box, possibly just didn't give you some of the right buttons. But actually, he did put the right things there. So obviously, for some reason, caller, we can't hear you. I don't know what's wrong. If you're screaming at your phone right now, we apologize. But unfortunately, I'm sure this particular caller probably has the answers to everything that we're curious about.
Yeah.
But we can't hear them. The mystery moves on of why it's all.
It's a shame too, because I really wanted to know the answer. Oh, and they hung up.
Well, I didn't hear the phone, so I don't know. Try calling him back. See if that'll work.
It's an 813 number.
We apologize for that. I don't know what exactly that happened.
I bet I know who this is too.
Nice.
And I just got a text.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not.
No, who you
that's
thought
not
it
it.
was?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know who this person is.
All right, let's try calling him back. Maybe they're.
Oh no, it's Buddha.
Okay, we'll call Buddha back. He probably knows, man.
He probably does.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh well.
8.
He probably just stopped paying his bill just then.
Alrighty, well, Buddha, call back if you get a chance to, brother.
So, let's see a backstory. Hey, here we go.
Yep. There's Buddha again.
Are you there this time?
I don't know. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking technology.
So, Buddha, do you know these answer? Because I'm looking it up like crazy.
It's Mandarin Chinese mixed with English.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why? Because China pretty much took over everything at the end of the planet's life.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm glad.
From what I remember is that Mandarin kind of kicked everyone's ass, and that's why it's kind of like Wild West, because it's New Frontier and a lot of Mandarin Chinese influence.
Good. I'm glad someone's up on this.
Nice.
Making me look like an idiot. Thank you, Buddha.
But I could be wrong, because I'm Friday.
I don't know. It sounds right enough to me. So I'm going to give that to you.
I mean, I've got the Firefly book written by Joss Whedon. That might help.
Oh, really? So there's a book. Now, did the book come out before the series and everything too, or did he?
No,
it was after.
No, it was way after. Matter of fact, the book actually has the letters photocopied that from the Fox executives to Joss Whedon, and he actually showed his readers exactly what kind of shit goes on in a Fox studio.
Wow.
And it was funny because one letter was like, "Hey Joss, that show's gonna fucking rock. It sounds really good. It was great to meet you. Too bad we did all the coke before you got there. The whores didn't care about it, but we'll get some coke next." I mean, it was shit like that, right? And then
really
the next letter's like,
awesome.
"Dude, your show fucking sucked." It's pretty much what it was. Like, if you don't have that book, I'll look it up and give it to you.
Oh, awesome.
What's the name of the book? You don't know.
Serenity.
The book
Okay.
is called Serenity? That's awesome.
I have one.
I don't know.
I have one called Finding Serenity. It's a bunch of different essays. I don't know if that's the same one, because I remember reading some of the letters in there, so it might have been the same one.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know what I did with it. I've loaned it to so many people, and every time I give it back, it moves around the fucking house.
Nice.
Yeah, and the role playing game, like I said, has all the Chinese phrases in the back and and how to pronounce them and stuff.
Awesome.
It's really cool.
Goram.
Yeah.
From what I understand, Goram was actually made up so you can say goddamn on the show. I don't think Goram was actually Mandarin for anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So
yeah, I think that one was just kind of like a slide in, kind of like, hey, we're cussing balls here in Mandarin and nobody knows, but we're going to slide a little English slipper in.
Nice.
So, Buddha, what's your favorite episode? I put him on the spot there.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I was doing something. My favorite episode, I really kind of liked, the one where Mal's about to die. What is it, Stranded or Abandoned or something like that?
Yeah, Out of Gas.
Oh, no, Out of Gas.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was really
that was really good.
Yeah.
I love that one because it showed a lot of past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how he got the ship and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Malcolm, just being a fucking lucky, by the skin of his teeth, made it out alive kind of bullshit. It's like, really?
Yeah.
It's not really my favorite, but I also like the one with the bounty hunter towards the end because
Object in Space, yeah.
she was making him think that the ship was talking to him. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Nice.
Yeah, that was the final episode. That was a really good one.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. That one was the final. The one before it was Heart of Gold, wasn't it?
Yes.
That they never aired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just bought Serenity on Blu-ray. I need to watch that.
Yeah.
I've been watching them on Netflix all this week. This is the first time watching them, and I was like, wow, this is a cool show. So
The show's better than the movie, I think.
Really?
I think so. There was more character. I mean, fucking watched it and... Oh, did you watch it yet? I don't want to say anything.
He saw bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen...
Okay,
I've seen
look.
bits and pieces of the movie. This is like back when it was in theaters because I was working at a movie theater, and the trailers just made it look awesome, so I had to check out some of it. But yeah. But I really, honestly, probably couldn't follow any of the movie with it.
Yeah, if you don't know anything, if you've never seen the shows, it means nothing to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the main thing about the movie was it was just Joss Whedon's way to pretty much tie up the first season and just have it end basically.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there are
short story.
Yeah, I mean there are comic books and stuff that kind of keep it going, but it's basically all backstory.
Hey, Adam.
What's up?
I actually had an idea for your show and my show and, whatever. I had an idea.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. You said that you need to have an Aliens marathon.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm so much of a sucker for Mystery Science Theater just for the sarcasm. I really don't like any of their fucking movies they played. But,
that was the whole point of that, too.
Well, hey, man, Alien from L.A. was a great movie.
Yeah. Was it Kathy Ireland?
Kathy Ireland kept my sheets warm for a while when I was a kid. But, no, okay, so we have the Alien movies going, right?
Right.
But if they want, we can try to do it live if we can. But we need to, a click track at the very beginning so everyone knows when to start the movie. And everyone gets to watch the movie with us. But we actually, we do all the fucking jokes and all the shit, talk about it, blah, blah, blah.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
That's an excellent idea, yeah.
Like a riff track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you and I will be talking mad shit, and Gwiggy will be like, what's this? What's that? What's that?
I'm totally down. Absolutely.
Yeah, two shit talkers and a virgin.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Doug's a shit talker too. It'd kind of be like heaven, a poo platter.
Yeah. There you go. I'm all up for that. Let's make this happen. You heard it here on nerd-O-rama.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard it on Buddha. I didn't know. I didn't watch his show today. Ha!
I've got my show.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was...
Oh no, it was okay, man. It fucking sucked tonight. We had a couple flops with Brandon in the beginning, but it was just we had trouble in the other studio. Something I don't know. We were trying to fix it, and trying to fight between two different things.
Right.
But
yeah,
it was great. I mean, it was just Doug and I. The other two co-hosts never came in.
Mm-hmm.
They had
you have two new you have two other co-hosts. I know you had Peter. I don't know about what.
Peter's still there, and then we got this girl Lex, and that's a friend of his. And kind of like she wants to come on the show after he leaves because I guess he's got so much work he's got to do. He probably can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, both of them, they didn't show up tonight. So it was Doug and I, and we're like, well, what to do?
That sucks. I miss you guys. I miss doing your show.
I miss you too.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't know JC's show was in Tampa though. I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, JC's here on Tuesdays. I'm like, now I kind of feel bad for quitting the show because now it's like it's right here.
Yeah.
But he still won't pay me, so it's like I'm still not getting gas. Fuck him. Nah, I'm not going back.
He won't pay anybody, man. Come on.
I'm telling you, man. Some Italians were Jews.
Yeah. JC's living proof of that still. JC Wizzle Pizza.
So, Buddha, who's your favorite Firefly character?
I like Wash, but I want to punch him sometimes. I like Book because he's so,
He's a badass. He's a mysterious badass.
Yeah, he's a fucking enigma, just like Buddha is, And I don't know, and I don't know. I like Jane a lot.
Yeah.
And whenever I see Jane apparel or Jane type stuff, I go for that way before, anything.
Right.
I mean, like, if I could have the same fucking hat his mom sent him, I would wear it.
There's actually a Facebook page just devoted to people wearing the Jane hat.
Oh God, I wouldn't get on there.
Awesome.
I still think we need to do some fucking cosplay. I got a camera. I just need to find more women who could talk to me.
Oh yeah, that's the problem here. I don't. What are women?
We'll do that. We'll do a whole expose. I know all about this subject.
Okay, good.
This is why I'm not.
Hey, we can go on to Hellraiser's Ball and watch all the Hellraiser's hotties. Maybe they can teach us what the birds and the bees are.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You mean the?
No, that's kind of like your grandma's teaching you that.
Yeah.
You mean the invisible air that's gonna be there for Hellraiser's hotties? He doesn't have any actual yet, does he?
He's been doing this for months now.
He can wear a bra. Oh
Yeah.
wait. No.
Yeah, it'll be cool, Mike C. That's his women.
I'll show up in drag.
The douching machine.
I'll show up in like a tube top or something.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, I've done that before.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
I'm done.
Yeah, I had a bar owner pay me to fucking run around the club with one. So yeah, I fucking made $100 and then another 100 off the tip. So I was fucking happy.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this is fun. This is.
Okay, so I guess my answer is Jane.
Okay, Jane.
Good answer. Mm-hmm.
Jane.
I don't.
Survey says no. It's not.
Who's your favorite character?
That's it. Like when I asked you, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I probably have to say Wash. Even though he's annoying at times, he's still my favorite character. And I played a Wash-like character in the role-playing game. So
nice.
It was all Wash's fault. That torture would have gone a little bit easier had he shut up now. Stay on the damn ship, Wash. Yeah, that episode was really good though, man. I mean, I really think Nathan and Wash right now. I can't fucking think for
Alan Tudyk.
What's his name?
Alan Tudyk.
Oh, Alan Tudyk. The way they're like grinding their teeth like in pain and shit. I was just like, I'm just like really believing this fucking torture. It looks painful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got some of the best performances of their careers in that show.
Yeah.
The fucking story, the chemistry, the notion, everything of that.
And it wouldn't have happened without Alien Resurrection. Oh, I got quiet.
Yeah. What?
Firefly wouldn't have happened without Alien Resurrection because he wrote the cast of the Betty was very close to the cast of the Serenity, and when they pretty much messed up his script for Alien Resurrection, he went on and did Firefly.
Really?
Yeah.
Betty's casting crew came from a Whedon Firefly type crew.
Yeah, I mean that was his script, and you can kind of see elements of it in the very beginning of the movie before they get on the ship.
Well, hell, the comedy alone was Whedon.
Yeah, exactly.
See now, okay, god damn it, now I'm pissed at you. Because now I got to go back and see Alien 4 now because I seriously hated it at the time because I had no clue who Whedon was.
Right.
And I was just like really hoping that there was going to be, respect given back to Aliens after all the crap they did in 3, which I still haven't seen it again, so I'm still going with my hate of it.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
But yeah, I mean, I really thought when I was in the movie and Ron Perlman and Sigourney had that little line, who do I gotta fuck to get off this boat? You know?
I can get you
I'm
off.
like, yeah, he's like, I don't know about the boat, but I was like, who the fuck wrote this? Comedy Central? I'm like, yeah, I giggled for a second, but that's not in an Aliens movie.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, wow. I mean, I guess the vibe, they kind of went with his original, I guess, to model it.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I can see how the crew of the Betty, I did like them a lot.
Yeah, it's Jean-Paul Jeunet just made the movie a little too seriously dark to accommodate Whedon's script.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe so. I think it could have adapted. I don't think Whedon would have not gone darker. Well, he was pretty red behind the ears still.
Yeah, I mean, it was right after he got screwed out of the Buffy movie. By the way, the Buffy movie was supposed to be very close to the TV show, and once again, Fox was like, "No, we want it to be goofy." So
that's awful.
Yeah, so they didn't even use his script.
So they wanted it like the very first Buffy movie.
What? They wanted it to be. Well, yeah, Fox wanted it to be like the Buffy movie. That's why it turned out to be the Buffy movie. And Joss Whedon wrote the script more like the show. He wanted it like dark, but still kind of tongue in cheek. So he's always getting screwed out of scripts. He got screwed out of the first X-Men script.
Oh
well, he has Avengers. That's doing much better, and it's only had one movie.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's online, or he's on board for part 2. So. Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, the Avengers is already bigger than the X-Men because we've already had how many movies before we had the main movie? And they had 3 movies and they suck at the last, and they can't seem to get more shit.
And it's already the high. It was the highest grossing movie of all time now. So.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. The only person who could have done a better job probably was James Cameron.
At the Avengers?
No.
Why not? He would have made some great cinematography, though, out of it. Maybe not the best story.
I mean, obviously,
great.
Technologically speaking, yeah, that would have been fantastic because all the stuff that he did just for Avatar. I mean, Avatar is just a pretty picture with people speaking, but
live action Ferngully.
Exactly. But I mean, honestly, yeah, the story with the way Avengers was done, I couldn't see anybody else doing it any better than Joss Whedon. So
yeah. Plus, with James Cameron, I love the guy, but he has too much of a hard on for using blue filters. If you notice that,
yeah.
Every movie he has a blue filter.
I'm okay with it. I mean that's his calling sign, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a style.
You know, I mean, I never saw Titanic. I probably never will, and I'm fucking pretty happy of myself for saying that.
Yeah, but I saw it in the theater.
I couldn't tell you if Titanic had a lot of blue filter.
It did at the end.
Because it was ice. It was God damn it, I can't even think of the good. I can put past participle on Wiggy's webpage, but I can't come up with a proper word for what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, that was awesome.
By the way, I'm probably spoiling Titanic for you, but the ship does sink at the end.
Damn it!
Oh, I know it. I know how it ends. I had a friend who used to rub one out to it every fucking night.
Nice. That's,
wow.
So like he used to test his stereo system and everything, and it was just funny to walk in and hear that dude hitting the fucking propeller. Boom! And I'm like, whoa!
Oh man,
that was just like so fucking funny. I'm like, this movie's kind of funny for that one part.
Mm-hmm.
I used to test my sound system out to the first Highlander movie, the very end when he gets the quickening.
Nice.
Yeah. But the same guy also used for like 3 years after that the fucking pod races from episode 1. Every time I walk in, I'm like, I'm going to leave for about another hour, you asshole. I'm still testing. Why do you have to test it every fucking night?
Nice. So he had to turn on the stereo and just rub one out so that way he could see if the stereo worked right.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. He really had the hots for Kate Winslet.
Oh,
nice.
I was expecting Billy Zane. So.
He was very attractive in that movie.
Yes, he was very,
I don't
very
even
dapper.
know he was in that movie.
Yes.
And Kathy Bates.
I only know 2 people in that fucking movie, and those were Kate and Leo. That's it.
Really, there wasn't anybody else in the movie. That was about it, so don't worry. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, everyone else was CG anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Even the rats were CG.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They were almost blue.
Mm-hmm.
Blue rats.
Yes. The James Cameron Blue Rats. That's a sports team.
The James Cameron Blue Rats.
So I got to ask you a quick question.
All right.
The second you saw that Wash died in the movie, how'd you feel?
I hated it. My heart dropped. My stomach dropped. I hated it.
Me too.
And my jaw dropped too. I didn't think that it was going to happen.
I mean, we didn't see books, so I'm like,
Yeah.
what else could we fucking lose here?
Yeah, take out the two coolest characters in the show.
Okay, what was your who was your least favorite character?
Simon.
Thank you. I mean, I will say this. I mean, he comes from he's an interesting character as far as a doctor goes.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's a fucking pussy.
He is.
And
he never grew either. If something like bad would come up, he would run away, or if what's her name, Kaylee would come like try to court him, he would like back off, and there was no evolution in his character whatsoever.
I mean, you know, when he's a kid, he's all fine with River and this and that, and then now that he's older, all we know is that he's a better person, and whenever his sister fucks up, he'd choose Malcolm out, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So we're like, how did you go from this to this just because your sister? Did your dad stick a finger up your ass or something? What's with the fucking anger here? Where'd you get this two-face?
Yeah.
Like, shut up. I think he was too much of a pussy and lashed out at the wrong people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think did he do anything after Firefly? Simon?
I don't think so, man.
I don't think...
A Golden Crisp commercial?
Wow.
Golden Crisp.
Sean...
Was that the one with the fucking the bear? Hey, I can do some bear. I don't know.
He was in the Playboy Club, that show that lasted half a season.
So you're looking it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serenity.
Rescue, Brian's Song.
Much Ado About Nothing. Party of Five.
He was in a couple episodes of CSI Miami.
He was in an episode of Warehouse 13, which is a great show. If you haven't gotten into that, you need to
Warehouse 13. Oh yeah. That's on my list of things too. See that's one of those shows where like I didn't see it in the beginning, and I don't want to like check it out in the middle of like season 3 or something. And
no,
like,
you have to
see it from
take
the beginning.
it from the beginning. Yeah.
So.
You watch that? You watch that Buddha Warehouse 13?
No, I don't watch TV.
I don't either. It's on Netflix.
Yeah. I keep watching the same fucking things over and over on my Netflix. I got so much shit in queue, you know, like Toxic Avenger and Double Trouble.
I keep going back to IT Crowd. I've watched all 4 seasons like 20 times now.
As much as I love it, I haven't seen it that often. I've been going gaga still for Black Books. I just love that show.
God, I love that show. I remember when it came on BBC America the first time, and I was like, this is hilarious. I mean, I love Dylan Moran, so.
I heard about it. I saw it a year ago, so I was way behind knowing what the hell Black Books was. I was like, "Oh my shit, how'd I miss it?"
Yeah, I remember. I watched a couple of the episodes and I thought this is really cool. And this is how long it goes. I was at Borders, and they had all 3 seasons in a box set. I'm like, oh, I gotta buy this now. At Borders, it was like $135,000.
Nice, naturally.
I'd like for them to come out with Red Dwarf on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm watching those like crazy on Netflix now too.
I go through my phases. Usually when I'm really depressed and I can't go to sleep, like, you know, the 1 month a year for some reason. put Red Dwarf on, dude, you're fucking out by the time Rumor says something like da da da. Oh, my medicine.
Yeah, I still haven't finished season 10 yet. I've slacked out on that. I have them downloaded.
So did I. I downloaded the first 3, and that was it, though. I'm like, I'll get to it.
Yeah, I stopped at the Jesus episode, and that was it.
So that was such a great one.
It really was. I think that was the 3rd episode, too.
It was.
Yeah, because the second one was the Father's Day episode, and the first one was the Trojan.
Dude, the first one was fucking great.
Yeah.
The moose. Now the moose get in the car. The moose wasn't driving. What was it? The astronavigational test this time had a question about that.
Yeah.
About the moose. And he goes, what the fuck? It was the moose. The moose. He's like, how the hell do you know?
Yeah, that's what I really liked about season 10 was it was like they totally got rid of that Back to Earth garbage and wrote Red Dwarf again.
I wouldn't call Back to Earth garbage. I just think Back to Earth was just a really good 3-part show, man. I think it was like a novel that was written, and it did its story. You know how there's fan base for stuff we love that we never get to see.
Yeah, I like that they made it into like almost a Blade Runner parody.
I wanted that fucking Starbug car so bad.
Car
I
bug.
wanted to drive that bitch around.
And I like on Netflix now they post it as season 9.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh, it's on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
I guess technically it is.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the DVD sales of Back to Earth did very well because they've got their season 10.
Yeah, and
I wonder what they're going to do after this.
I don't know. I mean, from what I saw in season 10, they did a really good job. So.
Yeah.
So we went from Firefly to Red Dwarf.
Nice.
Was that a nice segue?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We went from one ship's crew to another.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what's Red Dwarf now?
Red Dwarf was a British comedy sci-fi show in the early 90s. It's really good. Actually, the books are even better than the show.
Really?
And they wrote them.
I don't read. I can't contest that.
They wrote them after the show.
Nice.
They like took the ideas from the show and like gave them like deep origins and stuff. But basically it revolves around David Lister, the last man left alive, the last human. Yes, left alive because he was locked away in stasis, while the ship it was Rimmer's fault too, that the whole ship's crew was wiped out.
And Rimmer is a hologram.
Yes, who was his bunkmate, and the ship decided that who better to keep him company for the last couple million years would be his bunkmate.
Yeah, he did that to make sure Dave would not go insane.
Yeah, and the
robot's just as stupid as everything.
Yeah, and the reason he got locked away in stasis was he brought a cat on board, and it was like against quarantine laws, so they put him on board. And the cat hid away, and the feline genes, I guess, evolved throughout the millions of years he was in there. And then there was like a human cat hybrid, who's hilarious, and he was in Blade 2.
Yeah,
Danny John Jules.
Nice.
Unfortunately, he had to die in it.
Yeah, of course. But he was hilarious so far in season 10 too. I mean, they still have him doing the right thing. And that's what I liked about season 10 was it's been so long, yet everyone just like hopped right back into their characters.
Now, what do you think about there not being Kachansky in there?
Oh yeah, I didn't really like it when she came back for season 7. I mean, some of it was funny, but I don't know.
The one thing I didn't like. I mean, I liked it for the regular cast and crew, but like her part, I really hated the Jane Austen fucking thing they did.
Yeah.
That was annoying. When Crichton brought the tank in.
Yeah.
To Pride and Prejudice world. You know?
Who are you? I am Sir Lister of Smeg.
Sir Lister of Smeg. I'm like Denim Dan was the fucking king. That was funny as shit.
Yeah.
You ever seen Super Troopers? Oh yeah, you've seen Super Troopers, Gwiggy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Denim Dan, their chief.
Uh-huh.
He was
Brian Cox.
He was King Arthur or something in one episode of Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cheat code, chastity cheat.
Nice. See, Super Troopers, I need to see the second one of that. I saw most of the third one, pretty much, and of course I've seen the first one several times, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
Super Troopers.
There was only one.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Starship Troopers now. All of a sudden, I don't know why I'm thinking that.
I've never seen Starship Troopers.
The first one was fantastically gory.
Oh yeah, and then the second two, they lost their budget, so it wasn't as good. But
yeah,
but no, Super Troopers. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Gotcha. Now I'm back on track. Don't mind me.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I need to watch Super Troopers.
Yep. So anyway.
Anyway.
No.
I don't know what's going on now.
So.
Yeah, what's going on now?
So let me ask you guys a few more things about Firefly.
Okay.
We're merging all over the place here too. Does the series sort of have what was the deal with the series? The series only went 14 episodes. Did the series sort of have a decent enough ending for the series, or was Josh Whedon sort of writing it to plan on doing another season or anything like that, or what was the story there?
It didn't really end.
Really end?
The season really didn't end. I think that's why he decided to make Serenity, and that also didn't end. But it kind of just it kind of Serenity kind of the ending of that just kind of left it like, all right, we're moving on.
We're good enough.
Yeah. So
how did he end up actually getting to be able to do the movie Serenity after the show, just because of the popularity of the box set?
Yeah, the DVD when it came out on DVD, it went off the charts. It was one of the biggest DVD sales in TV box sets.
Nice.
And it was all by word of mouth.
It was only a box set.
Wow. Yeah. So that's cool. So I don't know. So did we, I don't know where to take the question, but like I said, I haven't seen the last couple episodes, and I definitely haven't seen the movie yet. It is on my Instant Queue on Netflix, so it's gonna happen. But
yeah, it's definitely worth a shot.
Nice.
Have you brain fart. Oh, did you hear that Nathan Fillion was actually trying to get fans to donate money so he can take over and try to make the Serenity season 2, like put it on IFC or something or internet?
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
I was like, where do I sign out? I've donated $100.
Yeah, I actually belong to the Let Nathan Buy Firefly page.
Nice. I always like when they sort of throw like I hadn't even actually seen Firefly yet, but every once in a while when they're in the show Castle that he's on now, when they just sort of give a nod to Firefly, like the
Halloween episode
where
yeah,
he shows up dressed up as his old.
I'm a space cowboy.
I'm a space cowboy. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, dude.
You wear that every year.
I feel like such a traitor for not watching Castle, but I can't get into that show.
It's a good show. Actually.
It is, yeah.
You know? Pretty decent.
It's Nathan Fillion being Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. So.
Have you seen Nathan Fillion doing PG porn?
Yes, I love that. The James Gunn.
Yes, the nail gun was great to the temple. Ooh,
nailing your wife. That's what it was called.
Oh, was it Josh Whedon? Oh my god, I need to look this up. Did you ever download any videos on Xbox, like in the beginning, man, like second or third year Xbox was out, they had these horror clips, and it was around Halloween time one year, and they had a whole bunch of different stuff. Well, one of them was called Blue Like You.
That sounds really familiar.
There was Blue Like You. There was Apocalypse Pizza, where this dude was delivering a pizza in an apocalyptic world, and he like took on all these fucking people coming at him with guns and still saved the pizza. Stupid shit. I know Sparky. One was called Sparky and Michaela.
Nice.
No,
one was called The Life of Joe, which this black dude gives birth to this baby.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna type it in right now. I think all those were Josh. Let me see.
We're all looking things up now.
Mm-hmm.
Sparky and Michaela.
Yeah, just found it on YouTube. Blue Like You, horror meets comedy.
Oh, Blue Like You, that's the best one, man. You should fucking watch that one right now, dude. I swear to God, that was the funniest one of all. And I want to watch your guys' face to see it. It's like watching two girls right now.
Nice.
All right,
I get to see your reactions live.
Go ahead. All right, I guess I have to put this on now.
You know I'm your only customer right now, so fuck it.
Yeah, there are customers out there, sort of.
Oh, I forgot the keyboard in here doesn't work. We're gonna have to watch it like on. You can watch it on your thing.
Okay.
or this giant laptop I have in front of me.
Yeah.
Now Blue Like You's not even showing up on IMDb. I swear to God, this thing's getting harder and harder to find every year. It's like they're erasing the existence of it.
Blue Like You. Carly Barker is Blue Like You. Horror meets comedy. There it is. All right, so we're gonna sit here and watch Blue Like You, so Buddha could watch our reaction. Oh,
Put the plug and play in there so that we can hear the.
Oh yeah,
everything that's going on here too.
I don't even know where they
have a thing for your fucking.
I do. I hope that's not the microphone.
There we go. That works.
Yeah, I hear the hissing. This is taken directly off someone's TV from their Xbox.
Probably, because I can't find it anywhere now.
She's very
Nice lag.
nervous, Patrick.
I'm not. This is kind of odd for a blind date, Cindy.
She has trouble in public places. She's lived a very sheltered life.
She's not a big girl, is she?
What do you care? Damn,
Damn.
I'm Blue.
Why are you blue?
It's my name. Blue.
Oh. It's nice to meet you, Blue. I'm
Patrick.
Yeah. You mind for cookie dinner?
You got any Hot Pockets? All I ever eat are Hot Pockets.
No. I don't have any of those. Spaghetti, all right?
Sure. I'd love some spaghetti. Is it like Hot Pockets?
I don't know. I've never eaten Hot Pocket. You want to just try the spaghetti and see if you like it?
Okay. I mean, yes, please.
After you, just go down the hall there. Take a left.
It's okay, I'll hang out a while. Just in case.
In case of what? Oh, I said left. This is my bedroom.
I usually eat Hot Pockets in my bedroom. Is that weird?
No. I just usually like to eat in the dining room. So, you're not from around here?
No, I've never been here.
No, I meant here as in from this general area.
Oh, yeah. I grew up in a house with my mom. Cindy picked me up from there with her car.
I've never seen you in town.
Well, I've never been in town.
So you live with your mom?
I did. She died a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
Cindy came over to see if I was okay, and we made friends.
Can I get you something to drink?
Do you have water?
Yeah, I suppose.
We have that at my house.
Well, have a seat there, and I'll set you up. Oh, hey, you know,
Nice.
I give you a real seat. There you go.
Still has, yeah, I get on the chair. That's awesome. This is sick. Crazy.
Ooh. Wow, this is better than our water.
So, let me get something straight. You've never been out of your house?
Not until Mom died. She didn't want me to go outside, so I just stayed in my room.
Like your whole life?
Oh yeah, silly. Oh no! I broke your water holder. The ones at home don't break. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Water holder. I'll clean it up. Wow.
For those of you not seeing this at home, she's a wickedly attractive woman.
Or wickedly.
Wickedly hot. Yeah. This is the awkward cleaning part of the show with the musical interlude.
Right, as they're cleaning up the water holder.
Nice little cleaning montage, which now morphs into the let's eat spaghetti, not Hot Pockets montage, where he's first teaching her how to sit
on a chair.
at the table. Wow, and now she's gyrating towards the table. This is excellent. I'm going to have to watch the gyrating thing several times. now she's afraid of the fork, which those can be very scary. I'm not going to lie. Forks are scary as hell.
That's pretty good. You can eat?
This isn't like Hot Pockets.
I'm sorry. Cindy didn't say anything about that.
I don't understand how a lot of things work.
It's okay. I can help you. Remember the broom? All you gotta do is pick up this thing, put some food on it, just put it in your mouth like this.
This does have a very Wheaton-esque feel to it.
Just be careful, you can do it.
He's gonna stab her son.
Can I just use my hands?
It might be pretty messy, and you look so nice.
I look nice?
Yeah, you're very beautiful.
Nobody's ever told me that before.
Hang with me and you'll hear it a lot. You're gorgeous.
It can't be that hard. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just do it with me.
Very rarely do you get to teach a hot brunette in a tiny skirt how to eat.
Better than Hot Pockets. This is so hard.
Pretty soon you'll be able to do it with your eyes closed.
I like you, Patrick.
Thanks, Blue. I like you too.
Oh.
She did try it with her eyes closed. That's awful.
And she's not even upset about it.
Oh my god. Very nice. That was excellent.
Directed by Lucky McGee. That's got to be a pen name of sorts.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Buddha, for that. I needed that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's a shocker one right there, man. No one expects that.
That was pretty good.
That was good, and I think we're gonna go out with that.
Definitely.
So I want to thank Buddha for calling and giving us great things to watch.
Definitely.
Like he does on my page all the time.
Nice.
You're welcome.
By the way, if you want to send me cool stuff on my page, go to nerd-O-rama FL on Facebook, or just email it to me at nerd-O-rama@gmail.com. Nice. Also, you can tweet us at nerd_O-rama. And I have no other way of contacting us. So that's it.
You could mail his house. I'll give you the address.
How do you mind probe them?
Very carefully.
Yeah. You could get your government issue implant that goes directly linked into his cerebral cortex so you can find his innermost secrets.
Cerebral? They put mine on my penis.
Well,
cerebral,
they knew
penile.
You weren't going to use your penis much, so it's like, yeah, it's a good place for it.
What's a woman? All right, guys.
All right, Buddha. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. It's Borderlands time.
All right. All right, well, I guess that's it for Nerd-O-rama. We're going to go out with one more video. This one's hilarious. I showed it earlier. We will see you next week at same time at 10 p.m. on Sunday. I want to thank Gwiggy for being my substitute co-host once again.
Anytime, man.
Anytime. See, you say that.
I will finish Firefly up this week, too, and that'll be awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll discuss that next.
Definitely.
How did you feel? But my name's Adam. Once again, check out Anime Fix. They have a website, animefix.com. If you don't want to go to the store, you can shop online. And I don't know. I guess this is. I always complain that people don't know how to end their shows.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end the show either. So I'm gonna end the show with a parody video of one of my absolute favorite sci-fi films. This is John Carpenter's Thing, the musical. See you next week.
It's cold outside, I've been running for miles, helicopter trailing behind. Hey, it's a camp thing, I'll stay for a while, won't you help a doggy out of a bind? There's nothing to see here, I'm only a husky, your average adorable rover. But once I convince you it's okay to trust me, your civilization is over. I can't wait to see their faces when I spring. Yes, sir, 'cause they think that I'm a dog, but I'm the thing. I'm the thing, baby. Can you tell that I'm not from around here? Did you know that things are worse than you feared? 'Cause I've been to a million planets and I can copy you right down to your beard. You can check on your ancient computer. It's astonishing how quickly I spread. You can pick up an axe and go crazy, but I can grow legs from my head. So I might be MacReady or maybe I'm Doc. Blair's been acting awfully suspicious. That Gary's a liar, be sure to watch Clark. And Windows, well he's just delicious. So perform your little test. Hey, you found me, I'm impressed. Hate to interrupt your endless bickering. Big surprise, guys, I'm not Palmer, I'm the thing from another world, baby. Oh, you really gotta love paranoia. More than half of you believe that I'm Mac. Once you make up your mind, you can blow me up or you can burn me, I'll keep coming back. I could be anyone, so watch those hands, Doc, ouch. You'll either end up dead or tied to this fucking couch. We're well past the points of silly denials. So am I MacReady or could I be Childs? Which one am I, baby? These poor bastards in the snow, they were clueless, now they know. It's a special brand